Happening now, the Elizabethton Carter County Boys and Girls Club is hosting its Great Futures Dinner. This year, six-time Olympic gold medalist Kersee-Joyner is the keynote speaker. News Channel 11's Kenny Hawkins joins us now from that dinner with that track and field star. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, thanks a lot, Angela. You know, in almost 40 years that I've been in this business, this is, I'm telling you, the highlight of my career. Kersee-Joyner. First of all, did you take a wrong turn? I mean, I'm just.
You know, so nowadays, so I'm sitting in the hotel, I'm on the inside waiting, and then I kept going out looking in the car. The windows are so tinted, you can't see somebody in there. And so I kept coming out, and then the guy was like, well, I didn't know that was you. I saw you go in and go back. And so then I ended up calling, like, I thought somebody was supposed to be here.
That is funny. Six-time Olympic medalist. You've been pretty busy. I mean, have you been TV watching? You've been over at the event in Paris watching the Olympics. And what did you think about it? I just thought the track and field was tremendous.
Yes, I was over in Paris, and, you know, my husband still coaches, and, you know, Sydney McLaughlin LaRone was one of our athletes, and I'm a mentor to Anna Hall. So I was all into it, and I thought the Olympics, you know, they just did a fantastic job, you know, and the excitement, the enthusiasm, and it pulls so many people together. And, you know, for those who weren't in Paris, you know, away from back here stateside, you know, they were telling me they were just in tune. They were almost having withdrawal once the games were over.
Wow. You know, one of the things I was kidding about you earlier about taking the wrong turn, ended up here in Stony Creek. But you say anything for the Boys and Girls Club. Why does that touch you?
You know, I was one of those kids where someone poured into me, and what the Boys and Girls Club is, you know, trying to do and investing into young people and having donors, having their big night tonight. And for me to just give a little bit of my time, you know, I'm blessed to be in the position to do so. And whatever I could do for the Boys and Girls Club on a national level, I'm always willing to do it because, you know, someone, when I was 9-year-old, 10-year-old, saw the potential in me, and it was because I came through. At that time, it was just a boys club.
You know, they call you the best female athlete, let's just take female, the best athlete of the 20th century. Do you sometimes look back and say, that was me?
You know what, I'm so grateful. I think about all the people who believed in me when I was a 9-year-old trying to get involved and didn't know what I was doing, and I never imagined to be in a position where I would become the athlete of the 20th century, and so I take it in stride. And also, how can I use what I've been able to do to share with someone and motivate them to believe the impossible is probable. It might not be, I didn't really thrive to try to be or strive to try to be an Olympic champion. It was how can I pull the best out of myself?
Is there anybody today that reminds you of yourself?
Oh, wow. You know what? I see so many people out there. When I look at Anna Hall, the tenacity, you know, that relentless, never giving up, even though dealing through injury, she still found a way to give her best. And then also I look at Sydney McLaughlin, you know, what she's been able to do with those 400-meter hurdles. And then also, you know, I love to see our sprints coming back, you know, being led by Sha'Carri, you know, Richardson. And then with Gabby Thomas pulling that gold medal out, you know, in the 200. I mean, the list can go on and on because there's so many, you know, great athletes. And how can I forget, you know, Tara Davis, you know, in the long jump, well, you know, what she's been able to do to win that gold medal.
Let me tell you something. I remember growing up, you, your late sister-in-law, FloJo, didn't get any better than that, okay, when it came to the Olympics. Obviously, we want to thank you, obviously, for being in Stony Creek for the Boys and Girls Club. Kersee-Joyner Kersee, best athlete of the 20th century. Thanks again for the time.
Thank you.
Ainsley?
Thank you both so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.